Hello, weekly horoscope from August the 8th to August the 14th, 2021. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms especially. And I will tackle all areas of your life for the next 9 years, and I'll give you a lot of information on how to connect with your soul so that you can become somebody very special in the world. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to play the lotteries and how to learn the system, all about the system. We'll talk about that later in the program. You coming from Aquarius, Sunday, the 8th of August, it's a very lucky morning and afternoon for you. People you know from your past, people you know who are related to you in some way. They can help you a great deal. It's a way of making a great bonding with people can help you in any area of your life. So go mix with people that you can gain from something for that better job, the better business, or in any other way. And even with your family, the bonding will be wonderful. There's a planet there that may make you unnecessarily dominating and want to take control and take charge. Quieten this planet down. Be part of the team would make your morning afternoon even luckier. Evening and nightfall is a whole group of planets who just make you dominating, who make you stubborn, and sometimes make you overly think emotionally. So get that logic back. Three words: logic, facts, and figures in the evening nightfall period, so that you talk sensibly and logically, and you think sensibly and logically. Otherwise, planets will simply make you dominating, make you demanding, make you stubborn, make you overly emotional, and the evening and nightfall is spoiled and spoiled and spoiled. Some of your morning good planets will be there in the evening nightfall trying to restore it for you, but not so easy. Monday, the 9th of August, you coming from Aquarius, your tongue can be as sharp as a razor blade. The talk that you do, the speech that you make, and the words that you use must all be softened so that they can take the soft approach in whatever you want. Yes, you can get whatever you want, but if you are then aggressively approaching it, that would be the difficult part of it. So don't show aggression, whether in speech or action, in the morning and afternoon. And you'll see whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, whether anywhere. You get by the situation in a calmer way. Otherwise, you will get aggression coming to you. Evening and nightfall becomes extremely lucky. Now you'll find the solutions you couldn't find earlier. And evening and nightfall, you have some kind of a genius. So talk to people with these actions of genius that can produce. Is it for the job? Is it for the business? Is it meeting people with your ideas, wanting financial support? Is it chasing for that romance that you want? Well, the morning aggressive planets don't disappear into thin air. They'll come there in the evening and nightfall. Control them by telling yourself, I'm going to take the soft approach in everything that I do and say. Tuesday, the 10th of August, that's a bad morning and afternoon if ever there was. Everything just goes bad. So say less, do less, whether at home, whether the office, whether in business, because your ego is doing the talking and the acting. And the ego has become bigger than your head in this morning and afternoon of Tuesday, the 10th of August. And you'll come out in a very arrogant form, and you will just make enemies very quickly. You will have endless arguments once you start with that. So counter these planets by being more negotiable, by being more agreeable, and by being part of a team, because you are going to be blamed for something very serious that can go wrong in the morning and afternoon. You don't want that. So be part of a team. It might just rescue you, being part of a team. Evening and nightfall turns very good. Now you will be able to find solutions you couldn't find in the morning and afternoon. Your speech becomes excellent, your thinking excellent, and your actions excellent. Now is the time where you can be rewarded with the people you meet. So meet people who can reward you financially or emotionally or in any way, and you will succeed doing that. Morning arrogant planets don't disappear into thin air. They are still there and they'll make their way to the evening nightfall. So every time you feel the urge to be sarcastic or arrogantly in some behavior pattern, tell yourself, no, I'm going to take the soft approach. And that's the way I'm going to get what I want in the evening nightfall period. Wednesday, the 11th of August. Too many emotional planets are there. They make you restless. They make you look for change, changing the job, changing the business. You're fed up about something. And these planets are very emotional. So even if you are not at work, if you're at home, or even if you are in a romantic alliance with somebody, tell yourself don't be oversensitive about whatever happens. Don't imagine insults or imagine rejections. And use logic and use facts and figures. That will make your morning, afternoon come under control where you work or where you do business. Because emotional thinking in the business or job area may also produce unnecessarily complicated. Evening and nightfall becomes where you evening and nightfall becomes very lucky. So what you say in the evening nightfall, you can bond with people, and long-term planets are there. So hour by hour, evening and nightfall help you to bond with people, and you get immensely lucky meeting people or the people that you know. And what you say and do will be brilliant and will be just so imaginative and creative. So there's a lot that you can happen, that you can do. Make sure that your evening and nightfall is connected to people who can help you in materialistic ways, not just for the fun of it. And that's how you gain momentum for yourself in every way. Thursday, the 12th of June, sorry, the 12th of August. Thursday, the 12th of August. You coming from Aquarius. Too much stubbornness from the planets, too much domination from the planets. Try to counter that by being flexible and negotiable as much as you can. Tell yourself you have to be part of a team, whether at work, whether in business. Trying to take the lead, trying to do that on your own is going to fail. Some of these planets want you to attempt expansion and do things in a big way and think in a big way. Don't, because there's not enough energy to control these planets by keep going that way. Starting that, you will then suddenly find it goes very weak with many weaknesses. So keep your feet on the ground. Just because of thinking a better job, don't believe in what people offer you, for example, and in business as well. So don't get carried away or bloated with ego in this morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall turns nasty. So from a difficult morning and afternoon, it becomes a nasty evening and nightfall. That's how programs worsen and worsen. If you don't have to be out, I wouldn't be out because accidents of all kinds can happen. Physical accidents, mental accidents, saying the wrong things, and verbal accidents, saying the wrong things as well. So a lot can go wrong in the evening nightfall, and the word accidents can be applied to anything. Your behavior pattern will turn very arrogant. That will be the start of the problem. And then from there, it goes downhill in the evening nightfall period. And many of these morning planets who make you dominating will also be there. Stay home is safer on Thursday, the 12th August, evening and nightfall. Friday, the 13th of August, that's a 24-hour lucky day for you and night for you. So morning and afternoon fast planets are seen and they bring opportunities very, very quickly. They make you a genius of some kind. Talk to people with your plans, whether on the phone, whether through the internet, whether through emails, or even physically. Have lunch with somebody you want to impress, and you'll do that marvelously well. These are good luck planets. In fact, I call them the planets of unexpected goodness. Go to the internet. Many of the internet planets are there. And you see the marvelous ability that you have to convince people to your way of thinking. Or you have the good luck to meet people who are going to be good for you. Evening and nightfall also excellent. Yes, planets are going much slower. So you won't have that information coming back to you. You need to be patient in the evening nightfall period. Hour by hour, you get luckier and luckier and luckier. So be patient. Keep at it. Some people you know from your past may be most helpful. Some of what could happen in the past can now start to work. So a great bonding is also going on throughout the whole day and through the evening and nightfall as well. Make every hour count. Saturday, the 14th of August, is a brilliant morning and afternoon. Brilliant because it makes you say brilliant things, and your communication and marketing brain is at its peak, and you can convince people, sway them to your way of what you want. Chase for that romance if you want. You'll be able to say and do the right things. And I see many money planets there. So anything to do with money, business, investment, lotteries, this will be a lucky morning and afternoon for you. And so, morning and afternoon, say a lot, do a lot, be busy being with people where money is the basicness. Evening and nightfall anger planets are seen. But many of your good planets, morning and afternoon, will also be seen in the evening nightfall, so it may be worth going out. Stay away from people who are aggressive, or you yourself should not be aggressive. Use words which are nice and soft and tender, a behavior pattern nice and soft and tender, and an outlook which is also more negotiable rather than provocative. That way, you will quieten these planets of the evening nightfall, and you will start to have better and better ways of getting what you want in the end, whether it's a date you want to impress, or job or business money wise you want to impress. You can do that by taking the soft approach in the evening nightfall. This 90-minute session, yes, I will show you how to benefit from your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, how to learn how to tackle lotteries. Is a system which I will teach you if you like to play lotteries, involving the energies of your soul as well. And I will show you how to be a very special person in the next 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and especially looking at your palms. I'll tackle your next 9 years, year by year, calendar by calendar year, age by age. We'll tackle and you'll know how the ins and outs are going to work for you. And more than that, to connect to your soul. You have a soul and I have a soul. Why are we given a soul? To make our journey in life more productive. That's why. And people who are coming out with fantastic ideas. How do they do that? Because they have connected to the soul. We are all born equal until we connect to the soul. And I'll show you how to do that. And all that for just USD $50. That's all. Having this 9-year cycle explained to you and having this 90-minute session with me. Here's my email again. Send me this email. Let's get started and get your next 9 years under your control and get the best out of them. Until we meet one day, I wish you good luck and a happy week. Thank you and goodbye.